What?
Hi, everybody. I'm Silver.
And I'm Xeno.
And this is The Coast is Clear.
Today we're doing My Hero Academia.
Hiro no Academia. I had to say it to the people. I keep calling it.
I think the Japanese title is Boku no Hero Academia. Or as you put it, Hiro no Academia. Heroes don't need schooling. Fuck hero school. Sounds like an anime. Sounds like... Did I just say it sounds like an anime? Because it is an anime.
Oh my gosh, it's an anime? I didn't know that we did reviews on animes. Did you know that we did reviews on animes?
Shoot me.
I tried so hard to keep a straight face.
Wait, have you actually finished the show?
No, I'm one episode away from finishing season 1. So there won't be any spoilers for the season finale of season 1, basically. So, mostly no spoilers for season 1. Wait, mostly no spoilers for the ending of season 1, sorry.
Because I've already seen all the way up to season 2, and I forgot what happens when.
So I've seen majority of season 1, you've seen all of season 2?
Yeah.
So... there will be no spoilers for season 2 whatsoever because I don't want spoilers. You shut up.
The protagonist dies. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
No. My Hero Academia is actually a really good anime. It's kind of like a school for like Western style superheroes, but in a Japanese school. Like all of them are clearly based on Western superheroes. Like All Might is basically a Superman who can fly. Like, well, he's the symbol of truth, justice in the Japanese way.
I was thinking he was more Captain Marvel.
Oh, no, he's definitely more of a Captain America. Captain Japan, I suppose. All Might?
Wouldn't he be more Captain Marvel? Because of his transforming ability.
Oh, right, because Shazam.
Yeah.
I don't know, he's like Shazam and Captain America combined. Because he's got super strength, super speed, and while he's in his hero form, he's got almost invulnerability. He's pretty tough.
But what I love about this anime is how it starts. Because you started off with the fact that this world is majority of the world, they have superpowers of some sort, and we start with the kid. The one very kid that has no superpowers. And that's what I love about this anime, because you start with that kid, and he has to... he gains superpowers, and he has to learn how to control his superpowers in a superpower-dominated world. So he's basically the normal person, and I love that.
I'm gonna say the same thing but reword it.
Because he doesn't like how I word things.
I do and I don't.
Why do you hate me?
Because I live with you. It's gonna happen.
Why do you have to be my boyfriend's best friend? Why can't my boyfriend have a better best friend than you?
Ow!
There's some information about our personal lives. You're welcome. He left the room because I hurt him that badly, apparently. I'm really bad. By the way, I am really bad at insults, but every once in a while, this happens.
Oh, it hurt.
Stop shaking the camera! See, you did the thing again. You did the thing again, just like last week!
You gonna make it?
Yep.
Do one video without smiling, I dare you.
I can't!
Basically, when the show starts out, you find out that 80% of the people in the world have superpowers.
Oh yeah, it was 80%. I said everybody.
And like, everyone has powers, and the one kid who wants to be a hero and have powers more than anyone else in the whole damn town is one of the 20% that doesn't have powers.
Because of something in his toe, which is... I'm mad. I am so mad at their logic on that.
Okay, the toe isn't why they have powers. It's just a random mutation that comes along with the powers.
That's what I'm saying. I'm angry on that.
To explain, anyone who has a hero superpower in the show is missing a joint in their pinky toe.
That's what I'm saying. Why? That makes no sense. That makes you're gonna have superpowers. Why? Your pinky toe? Think about it! It's stupid! Your pinky toe is the reason you have superpowers. The reason why people are able to know that you have superpowers. Sorry.
Thank you. Pinky toe shit doesn't give you superpowers. If you cut off your pinky toe, you don't get All Might's powers. You have to eat his hair. Which is way more logical, obviously.
So some of the logic in this anime is a little obviously anime logic. Because there's no other way to explain this.
So anyway, this kid, the one kid who wants to be a superhero more than anyone else, he keeps books and books and books of everyone's powers and all the cool shit he can do. And he's one of the few people who doesn't have them. And then some shit goes down in the city.
Some awesome shit, but yes.
And basically, none of the heroes show up to save the town. So this kid with no powers jumps in to try and save the day. I mean, he doesn't, because he has no friggin' powers. But he inspires everyone around him.
Because they're like, this kid is the true hero. He's the one that decided to run in to save the day.
Without powers, which is more impressive than, if you had powers and ran in.
But also, his classmate, who also has powers, got captured by the same monster.
Blonde Sasuke, basically. I hate, I almost called him Boruto. What's wrong with me? Bakugo!
Boruto? What the fuck is that?
Bakugo is basically just a blonde Sasuke. He's an ungrateful little dick who's mean to everyone. And, he calls his old childhood friend, who is the protagonist of the show, Deku, which is the Japanese word for useless. Just to make fun of him for not having powers. And despite this guy calling his classmate useless his entire life, he still runs out to save this ungrateful asshole.
And if all the things don't convince you to watch this anime, just if you like to follow voice actors, this has all your favorite voice actors in it. All of them. You will not believe how many voice actors that you love will probably be voicing in it in the dubs.
Sounds like a really cheap commercial. Do you like voice actors? Well, I have a show for you. I was expecting a 1-800 number to pop up on the bottom of this.
Well, I mean, because there's
call now and get twice the actors.
Yeah, Caitlin and Colleen and Sabbath, and there's a bunch of them. For people who actually follow voice actors, they probably knew exactly who I'm talking about. He doesn't care. He doesn't. We'll be watching anime together, and I'll be like, I recognize this voice. I wonder who it is, and he'll be like, I recognize this voice, but he does not care who it is. He just recognizes it if he's heard it enough times. I mentioned Greg Ayres the other day, and he's just like, who dat? I'm like, the guy who usually does whiny voices. He's like, oh, that guy.
You also taught me who Todd Habercorn was.
Habercorn.
What?
I just pronounced his name, completely butchered it.
Todd Habercorn.
Todd Hovercorn.
Hovercorn. Hovercorn! The corn that harvests itself. It just floats up.
Okay, those two voice actors are not...
Hovercorn.
So both Greg Ayres and Todd Habercorn, funny enough, are not in that anime, but a lot of the other people are.
Like how we just quoted people who weren't in the show.
I know, right?
Anyway, lost my train of thought completely. By the way, have I mentioned I have ADD? I think I mentioned that last week. The point is, the show is great, and they call him Deku so much I forget what his actual name is.
His name has the word Deku in it. That's why they call him Deku.
Deku.
Whatever. I said the wrong vowel. The wrong vowel.
It's not Art Deco. Anyway, this worthless kid with no powers named Deku,
All Might keeps calling him Midoriyan.
Midoriya, thank you. He always goes, young Midoriya, in that manly Superman voice.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Anyway, when he goes to save his ungrateful douchebag Sasuke wannabe friend, he inspires All Might, who's the greatest hero of all the heroes.
Oh, except for his friend. His friend is just like, I don't need saving. I have my own powers. Fire, 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 fire. I can't save myself. Fire, 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 fire. That was a perfect version of him. It totally was.
You're not wrong. That was accurate.
It was him.
If you've seen the show, you know exactly what she's talking about.
It was him whining, but in an angry fashion.
Angry whining. I believe that's called a tantrum. Anyway.
He has tantrums all the time.
Yeah.
And then when you point out that he has tantrums, he was just have another tantrum. He's like, no, I'm not angry.
Yeah, I suppose
What are you talking about?
God, he's angrier than Sasuke, and that's saying something. Sasuke just kind of broods.
Well, I only say that because of the one episode where they have to do villains versus heroes. So then his classmate has to be the villain against Midoriya.
Mm.
And he completely is like, okay, villain time, anger.
He's good at playing the villain. And after young Midoriya impresses All Might by rushing in to save the day with no powers, All Might, get this, he's so impressed that he decides to give Midoriya his powers. And the way to get those powers is take his hair, rip it out.
He had to ingest some of the DNA, and the hair was the thing he thought of. Because All Might's quirk in the show, instead of saying superpowers in the show, they say quirk.
Yeah, because sucking his dick would be too on the nose. I mean, that'll give you plenty of DNA right
well,
there.
that would be a completely different anime then. I suppose they probably have some sort of porn version.
There's porn of everything.
There's probably some sort of porn version of this in which the sucking dick would do it. But, you know, in this version, yeah, slightly bit more friendly, less...
All he needs is the DNA. How you get it, I don't think is relevant. Unless it's like, No, that doesn't make sense, never mind. The point is, All Might's magic hair gives you powers if you eat it, which is stupid. But he gives Midoriya his powers by making him eat his hair, and then it's got this really great power!
But it has the great power because the fact that this power can be passed down. So he got the power of every other person who's had this power. So it's built up.
It's an insane amount. And young Midoriya has a frail little boy's body and can't handle the power. And every time he tries to punch with it, he breaks his everything.
Well, the thing is, he doesn't eat the hair until after, a couple months of training?
Yeah, he trained for months just to get his body strong enough to not die from using it.
They did a whole Rocky montage thing.
Yeah, kind of.
Basically. So, that was fun to watch. It's always fun to watch the anime version of a montage.
You know the power is strong when you have to train just to be capable of handling the power.
And he still, breaks everything when he uses it.
Poor bastard.
It takes a while to get used to it. Whatever. Breaks his finger just because he wants to throw a ball far.
What she's talking about is usually when he throws a punch, right, he breaks his whole arm. But he wanted to throw a ball really far to pass his fitness exam for the school, but he didn't want to break his whole arm, so he only used the power at the last minute through his finger.
Finger power! That sounds like porn too.
Magic fingers, he's got them. I don't think he'd want that much power in a finger anywhere inside of you. He would break you. And himself. No one would be happy.
It would be like pure bliss for 2 seconds.
Up until he ripped you in half with his finger. Pure bliss, my ass.
For 2 seconds, come on! I didn't say forever, before you die. You get to die peacefully.
Would that kill you?
I don't know. Would that?
Because the power is called One for All, right? And if he used One for All in just his finger and then
well, you could just use not his entire power in his
But he doesn't know how to control it.
But
You don't want to get fingered by Midoriya, is my point. Get All Might to do it.
if All Might did it, then you have a very good...
He knows how to control that power, so he can finger away.
Why do we keep turning this into a porno?
Because I'm gay for All Might, obviously.
Okay. Well, anybody who does fan art, have fun. Have fun with that.
How long until I become animated porn?
We have to have more than 10 views. Sadly enough, we try to do this weekly, and we still don't have that many views. I'm so sorry, those 10 people who actually watch us. Hopefully you become more than that. Hopefully, maybe we have better lighting then.
Yeah, we did the YouTube partnership thing to try and make money, and if we make enough money, we'll buy actual fucking lights.
Yeah, basically.
Maybe we should set up like a Patreon. 10 of our viewers can send us $1, and we'll buy a lamp.
We'll be able to buy a lamp at Walmart. Woohoo!
Yeah. Comment down below if you're willing to give us $1. We can buy a fucking lamp.
That'd be the weirdest comment. Buy a lamp!
Since we're on the topic of My Hero Academia and porn, I'm just gonna confess that I have a really weird crush on the frog girl for no reason. Like Sue the frog girl.
Sue, yeah. I'm like, what was her? I'm like, she keeps complaining about her name. What was it? Yeah, Sue.
Yeah.
So
her name is Asui, and he's like, call me Sue.
She says that like 5 times before he still doesn't get it. It's just like, why?
She's trying to I know the voice actress is trying to sound like a frog, but she sounds like a really bad robot voice. It sounds like a.
I think what makes it sound bad is because majority of the time her tongue. Again, that sounds like a porn. Her tongue.
She's got a great tongue. She can meet me any day.
Okay.
Yeah,
well, welcome to our anime review where we turn animes into porn.
Don't call me Asui. My name is...
It's probably because of the fact that the voice actor has to talk like her tongue is out of her mouth. Majority of the time. Because majority of the time she's using her tongue for her power to hold things. I'm gonna stop there.
Midoriya and Sue just need to get it over with and fuck already. That's all I'm saying.
No. It's the other girl he has to fuck.
Yeah, that's your ship. My ship is Midoriya and Asui.
Oh, no, the girl that touches things that make things light. Caitlin. I can't remember her actual. I remember the voice actor's name, not the character's name.
I don't know, Gravity Girl. That's all she does is zero gravity.
She has the best powers ever. You don't know. Best powers ever.
How? It's zero gravity. Cool. She can throw a ball to infinity. Great.
Nope. Best powers ever. I want her powers. Give me her powers. Somebody give me her powers. That'd be great. Thanks. Bye. Video's not over though. Ah! Okay.
Who are you saying goodbye to? Anyway, this is almost 20 minutes long.
What?
Point is, yeah.
Holy crap! How do we do that?
Because we're us and we have ADD. DD! Get out of my laboratory! Anyway, the coast is clear to watch My Hero Academia.
Yay! Bye, people! For real this time.